There have been a lot of things going on with the server recently, and everyone's focusing on present events, which I don't fault them for. It's popular. But what I want to know is, what's next? We've already seen new characters being added, but no one talks about who could be added. We all talk about the story timeline of the present, but no one's talking about the future timeline. Everyone is just enjoying the SMP and thinks that the Lemamberg stuff is the deepest purpose, but there has to be another reason that Dream created the server. Who knows? Maybe he knew from the first time he logged onto the server that all of this Lemamberg stuff was going to happen. It seems like he is doing this server roleplay just for fun. Because for a guy that spent a year studying YouTube, with 13 million people depending on him for high quality videos, the puzzle pieces don't quite fit. And I think I know why. I think I know the purpose of this SMP, and what's going to come next, and I'm going to explain it in this video. First thing we need to talk about is new characters added to the Dream SMP server. Shortly after the big Revolution event, Philza and Connor Eats Pants were both added to the SMP. While people are talking about them, I'm going to ask the obvious question. Who's next? This person needs to be someone that can stream the server for a couple hours at least every other day, and they need to be able to do it because they have to. What many people don't understand is that people don't do these types of things for fun. Most of the people on the server upload Dream SMP content on either their Twitch channels or condensed edited versions on their main or most likely their second channels, because it's free content, and new people also have to enjoy Minecraft. So now that we have our criteria, what person fits the criteria to be added to the Dream SMP server? After hours of searching for YouTubers, I found the most likely candidate that can join the Dream SMP, and that person's name is Fruitberries. Fruitberries posts about 2 videos per month from what I've seen, and he also has a second channel that has a similar uploading schedule. Even on his Twitch channel, he streams once every 3 to 4 days and on MCCs. Don't get me wrong, Fruitberries videos are high quality, and maybe that's why it takes 2 weeks to make them, but it could benefit him if he joined the Dream SMP. If he joined the SMP, then he could have the content needed to supplement his Twitch channel and one of his YouTube channels, most likely his second channel. Also, Fruit and Dream would get to know each other, and then maybe we can have a manhunt that's actually challenging for Dream. Some other people I came across while searching are Luke the Notable and Daily Dose of Gaming. Luke might join because on his Twitter, he complained about Discord ping, and he posted a picture of a Discord server called Dream SMP. But if Luke joins, he would have to balance that, 2000 Days Hardcore, his series with tours, and Notable Craft, so it is unlikely he is going to join the server. Daily Dose of Gaming could join because he has played with 2 SMP members, Eric and Fundy, and he has said that he wanted to join, so maybe Daily Dose of Gaming could actually join the Dream SMP. Now that we have the new villains and heroes, we could talk about new timelines for the Dream SMP server. If what I predict comes true, then Fruitberries won't be on Lemamberg's side, but will be on the Chaos Squad. This might be true because when Technoblade joined, he was originally on Lemamberg's side, but eventually rebelled and joined the Chaos Squad with Dream. So what's next for Lemamberg? First I want to talk about the new Lemamberg Nation for a moment. Lots of new houses are popping up in the region known as New Lemamberg, and that might support the claim that Old Lemamberg will never come back. Also, Purple is living next to New Lemamberg, so he actually might be a part of the lore in action. Notice all the buildings are made out of wood, or mostly made out of wood, so maybe someone will be burning down New Lemamberg? Anyways, it was just something I thought was important. Recently, Tommy was actually kicked out of Lemamberg for burning George's house down. Dream threatened to build obsidian walls to the sky limit. A YouTuber named Rooney did the calculations. He said that Dream would need 125 hours just to mine the obsidian and transfer the beacon, because the end isn't allowed. By those numbers, that proves that the full wall will never be built unless it furthers the story, which I don't think it will. So, what was the point of Tommy's exile, since he's the main character? I think he'll come to play later, when the egg hatches. The egg is something that appeared on the Dream SMP server recently, and it is pretty much puzzling everyone. But I know the exact purpose of the egg, to get Tommy in it back into Lemamberg and the Dream SMP land. It's obvious what's in the egg, J-Schlatt. But when he hatches, he won't go back to Lemamberg. He'll go to Dream and the Chaos Squad and join them. And this event will make Technoblade rethink his actions, because the whole point of him joining the SMP in the first place was to get rid of J-Schlatt. He'll go to Tommy and ask for help, but Tommy will say no. He'll say that he isn't associated with the SMP, and anything that happens will be their problem and their problem only. Then later on, in the final battle between Lemamberg and the Chaos Squad, now led by J-Schlatt, Tommy will realize that everything he has been fighting for would go to waste by the threat he helped get rid of, and that will motivate him to go back to the SMP and kill the one person that is leading the threat on his country, J-Schlatt. And Technoblade will finally come to his senses and kill Dream, the one who manipulated him to join his group, who banished the second creator from Lemamberg, and the one who allowed J-Schlatt to roam free on the Dream SMP once again. Now finally we can get to the part where we can figure out why Dream did this in the first place. First we need to figure out motives. In one of Tommy Innit's videos, Dream said that Tommy Innit was on Dream's top 5 lists of friends. We already know the other 4, George, Sapnap, Bad, and Antfrost. So that brings up the clear motive of Dream wanting to help his friends. And we can see that he has started this already. For example, look at the channel Tommy Innit. For a long time his thumbnails were unpredictable, and no one knew what they would look like in the next videos. Nowadays his thumbnails always have something in common. His or a face always on the left side of the thumbnail. I think Dream taught him this. You might be saying, that can't be right, Dream doesn't do that. And you're right, Dream doesn't do that, because if he did that, it would hurt him more than it would help. First of all, he can't put his face in the thumbnail because he's never shown his face, so he improvised. He puts the most important things to the video topic in his thumbnail instead of putting his face in the thumbnail. For example, in Minecraft Manhunt, he puts the hunters trying to find him with swords, signifying that they want to kill him. And Dream, knowing they are above, looks up to find where they're coming from. It's literally the whole entire premise of the game. Dream's running and hiding from the hunters trying to survive, and the hunters are chasing and following Dream, wanting to kill him. And he learned this from the 200 articles he read and the many courses he took. And he also learned that any faces should occupy at least half of the thumbnail. But now you're thinking, why did Dream give this information to Tommy Innit? That's what comes next. The reason Dream gave this info to Tommy Innit is because he was at a point where he could trust Tommy to grow this info. And to prove this, you have to go way back, 4 months ago. Because that was the first video Tommy released on the Dream SMP, where he messed with everyone and generally was just being himself. Then Dream saw that he was a possible target to teach YouTube to, but first he needs to test him. That's when Dream stole Tommy's discs and started the Great Dream War. This lasts for 2 months until he released a video called I Killed Dream, and it changed everything. And it did change everything for Tommy. After he posted that video, more and more of his videos started to have his face on the left side, until that was every video on his channel. And it was because after the Great Dream War, Dream told Tommy the information he needed to become one of the best role-playing Minecraft YouTubers YouTube had ever seen. He told Tommy all the information of the 200 articles he read and the many courses he took in his 1-year break from YouTube, and he definitely used it. When he joined the Dream SMP, 300k subs. After the war ended, 1 million subs. Now, over 3 million subs. And this illustrates the true meaning of the Dream SMP. Not to just have fun playing Minecraft with friends, not to just create a cool and intriguing roleplay, but to help his fellow YouTubers reach goals that they will have never imagined achieving. Thank you for watching.